Okay, so as you all know, on the news, Hetfield, we had mentioned Hetfield was going to come back, so we finally did that thing with the cars. As you know, James Hetfield is a big car guy. Look at James Hetfield. He's just such a normie looking guy now. He's just a dude. He lost a lot of weight. He looks like he lost some weight. They fed him Star Crystal.
He looks older.
Bill, we will check out Star Crystals. Star Crystal.
Oh, we got a wreck.
We'll check that out. Thank you, Bill. We will check that out. Absolutely. Star Crystal. I'd like to put some modern hair metal on here. We're all for it. We did an episode on hair metal. If you listen to the regular podcast, we did an episode on the history of hair metal. You could listen to that on the Spotify channel. So James Hetfield is Star Crystal. Oh, that looks parody, Bill, but we'll listen to it. Where are they from? They look like they're from Finland.
They have 9 monthly listens.
9? They only have 9? Who are these guys?
I mean, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff we usually listen to. But yeah, we'll check that out, Bill. Star Crystals. Thank you, Bill. They look like they're from Finland. I'm just saying that. So James Hetfield is back with his car show. He showed off his cars. And he had obviously spent some time in rehab. And he looks like he's a complete non-Metallica mode. He just seems like he is just a guy with cars. You know, he's like a rich guy that owns cars. That's what he looks like there. He's like, I'm a rich guy and I own these cool cars. You know, so he came out and was talking to everybody.
Look at him. He's happy. He's talking to probably,
Yeah, he
people.
He needs
wanted to admire his collection.
Among the exhibits at the musicians were Hetfield's 1948 Jaguar Black Pearl. Wasn't that like Billy Gibbons' car? It was probably big. Billy Gibbons used to own that car. I'm sure James Hetfield was like, I'll buy that from you. You know, and then Jay Leno wanted it. And his 1937 Lincoln Zephyr Voodoo Priest. He's got some cool cars, this guy. It's good to be a rich guy, isn't it? You can just have these cars.
Now he has all these problems, like, I couldn't buy like that super rare thing because my nemesis bought it out from under me.
Yeah, Jay Leno bought it. Yeah. Jay Leno's like, I bought the car. What do you want me to do? I bought the car.
Like, do you want that to be your life? Doesn't that sound horrible?
Yeah, you fight over cars with Jay Leno or Billy Gibbons. You know, that's fine. That's I'll spend my rest of my life doing that, not having to go to work. It's all about just James Hetfield's cars. It's not much about Metallica. However, James Hetfield made his appearance, and obviously people asked him about
quick thing. He's doing okay.
People asked him about Metallica, obviously, because he's in Metallica, so people are going to ask him about Metallica, and they're like, "What's Metallica's future?" He's like, "Don't really know, man." He's just straight up. I think he probably didn't want to really talk about Metallica.
Blabbermouth would take that and write like 8-paragraph article about like one sentence he said.
Yeah, Blabbermouth is like the worst. They're just the most uninformative bullshit filler site ever. Yes, I.
So I don't know if that necessarily means anything. Yeah. It could just be like James doesn't know.
Yeah, he just doesn't know.
He's got to talk to the guys.
Yeah, but I interpret it like in my magical interpretation. I am saying this is Metallica's last album. This is their last tour. They're going to go on a final tour this is my prediction. You know how I psychically predict things? Metallica is going to go on one more tour. They're going to make it a farewell tour, and that's going to be it. They're done. All these bands, all your boomer bands, they're going away, people. They're going away. It's going to happen. There's nothing, we could do. Can you tell me why I hate Metallica so much? Why you hate Metallica, Bill? I don't know. Why do you hate Metallica so much? Tell me. I understand if you hate Metallica. I understand how anyone hates the Beatles. I get it. I like Metallica. I grew up with them. I like the Beatles. Whatever. But James is, I think he's had enough. I mean, these guys are so rich. What do they really need to do? I mean, they got to stop just worrying about pleasing the fans. Just be like, that's it. Like, Ozzy's got to be like, that's it. Judas Priest has to be like, that's it. Iron Maiden has to be like, that's it. That's a wrap. We're good. Listen to some new bands, people. Like, these boomers just want to hold on to their jobs and their bands forever. And they don't want you, younger people, to advance. They want to just hold on to that's why we call them boomers, because they want to hold on to this world forever, and that includes these big huge bands. But the problem is they're gonna you think they're gonna make a void where they retire, but I don't think any bands are gonna be able to fill those voids. I think the way the music industry exists, those voids are just gonna close. I don't think there's gonna be most bands are not gonna. Some will, like Ghost might kind of, but not really. Not at that level. Like, Ghost is the only closest thing I could think of. I think someone like Uncle Acid could potentially.
No.
But they'd have to, like, really change a lot of things. They could potentially. They have, like, the potential, but it's probably not going to happen. Like, hey, okay, boomer. That's right, Bill. You get it, Bill. But yeah, so yeah. Sorry, Vass. I've been calling him Bill all my life. So yeah, that's really what's going to happen with these bands, and I think we're not going to get any Metallica anymore. I think they're going to just casually step aside. They're not going to make a big deal about it. Like, yeah, it's our last tour, and that's it. Everyone's going to make a big deal.
James is probably like, I'm in my 50s. I can't keep going to rehab.
I think he's almost 60. Yeah, I think it's driving him crazy. I think he kind of drops it sometimes. He kind of loses it sometimes. And, it's very stressful. I think he just wants to relax with his family in Vail, Colorado, and make his bee honey. He has like a bee honey thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he makes like honey or something. And, that's what I would want to do. Like,
you want to make honey?
No, I don't like bees. They might sting me. Yeah. So, yeah, just, James, do your thing. Metallica, do your thing. And I don't want to hear you boomers get mad when, your bands that you've grew up with go away, because they've got to go away. Everything, as
all right,
as the Flaming Lips say, one day we'll die. Da, 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 da.
We're gonna hear that song.
I can't wait to see the Flaming Lips in August. Yes, right, I said it. Mr. Maledictus, Metal Maledictus, wants to see the Flaming Lips. You heard it here. It's on the internet forever. He said it, and I won't regret it. Okay, next story.